And we're live.
The Hammer?
No.
All right. Fred Williams played for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I'm not sure about this. I think he's part of the Iron Curtain. Mm-hmm. And they called him the Hammer because he wrapped up his forearm with tape to make it fucking hard, like a boxer's knuckles. Mm-hmm. And he would hit people with it.
At least he didn't have an actual hammer. I mean, I didn't know where this was going. Everyone feared the hammer because he had a ball-peened hammer, and he just.
Once in a while, he'd bring a claw.
During training camp, he was switched to defense. His attitude switched over and prompted him to play the position with too much aggression. And the coach of the 49ers asked him to quit hammering his players. And the hammer stuck and became his nickname.
You know what? I'm going to hammer him some more. How about that?
That's the coolest way to get in sports annals of history is someone who just thought of the meanest way to play. Literally what the 74 Flyers where they figured out
to deliver karate style blows to the heads of opposing players, especially wide receivers.
He's judo.
During Super Bowl I, he garnered national headlines by boasting that he would knock out both the Green Bay Packers starting receivers.
Dude, that guy rules.
2 hammers to Boyd and 1 to Carroll should be enough.
Man, he has high respect for Boyd. 2 hammers.
The guy, if you read that in the paper and you're about to play him the next day, you're just like, he's got a point. I don't think I can take more than 2.
Dude, the ultimate team version of that is the 70s Flyers, where they were the thing about hockey is you're supposed to have a bunch of skilled players, but what if we just get a bunch of fighters and 3 really good players, and the fighters just pass it to the good player, and then they pick the next best player on the opposing team, and you force them into a fight. And if they don't want to fight, you fight them anyway. And then they're just going to lose even harder. Take their bucket off, slam their head on the ice. That was when the Russian team refused to play them. That is such a funny story because generally you think Russians, super fucking tough. They're way tougher than Canadians and Americans. They're just, they're in Siberia. They're tough as shit. But in hockey, it's actually the opposite. The European, even Russian players, they're more finesse. They're more skilled. They're very, very good. But back in the 70s, the Russian team shows up and they are not prepared for the Flyers. Flyers,
you left it out. Didn't they beat 28 NHL teams first? They probably weren't even 28, but they beat all the NHL teams first.
They beat at least a couple first, I think, because those teams tried to be we can out hockey them. And then the Russian team was get fucked, idiot. You're not going to out hockey Russia in the 70s. And then Philly just decided we're going to make them wish they didn't come to Philadelphia. And they did. Literally winning by forfeit, the Russian team and the Russian coach. I think it was the Russian coach, not the team. The coach was I'm not going to risk all my high-tier players to this bullshit. I'm not doing it. That guy hasn't touched the puck all night, and there's blood all over his stick.
I feel like I should be a Hurricanes fan first because I like it when the home team has home ice advantage, but I can't let go of the Flyers, and that is such a proud thing for me that they beat the fuck out of the Russians during the Cold War. It was 1976. The Russians were kind of having their way with the NHL teams until they met the Flyers, and they just beat them into submission.
Their coaches were literally this isn't even hockey.
Yes, that's a real quote that they said. Yeah.
They did. This isn't even hockey. They tried to stab me with blade.